Welcome, everyone. Very delighted to have you here today. And in this session, I'm going to give you an overview of the master's program that are offered under the remit of the management subject area. My name is Federica Pazzaglia. I'm a professor of management and subject area head in the College of Business. And I'm joined here today by Elaine Earn, who is our head of student recruitment and admission. You're very welcome, Elaine. And by Joy O'Hara, who's one of our program managers in the college. So as I said, you're all very welcome. The way the session is going to run is I'm going to give an overview first, speak a bit about our programs, speak a bit about their focus, a bit about the kind of things you can expect to be studying with us, and a bit of career opportunities. And then at the end, we are going to be answering the questions you guys will have. So even while I'm presenting, please do post your questions in the Q&A box, which is at the bottom of this webinar, because we're going to get back to them at the end of the presentation. So first of all, as I said, this session is about the management MSc programs. As you can see from the slide, we do offer a fair bit of them. And I'm going to try to give you a flavor of all of them during the session today. But first of all, giving a sense of why management is important and is an interesting area to study. And the main reason is management is actually central to the functioning of all type of organizations. So independent of the kind of career you're thinking of getting into in the future, and you're kind of preparing yourselves for, management will be at the core of everything you're going to be doing in the future. So the programs that we offer in the College of Business, that management offers in the College of Business, are a combination of generalist and specialist programs. I'll speak to both of them. Our generalist programs kind of give you a flavor of all of the disciplines that contribute to business. So they are a bit broader in focus. And the specialist programs, instead, you will see it, are more tailored towards specific types of disciplines, and you will see more in-depth coverage of those disciplines within specific MSCs. But I'll tell you a bit more about those later on. And all our programs actually want to and aim to develop both functional expertise, so you'll become an expert in a specific subject of study, but also your soft skills. So there'll be, and I'll get back to it, a fair bit of teamwork. There will be seminars, there will be guest lectures. So there'll be a lot of hands-on practical opportunities to learn in addition to coverage of foundational and functional topics. These are the masters that fall within our remit. I'll speak to all of them, trying to give you, as I said, a flavor. In this list, as I mentioned, there are both generalist and specialist programs, and I'll tell you a bit more about those. If you already have a sense of what you could be more interested in knowing about, in addition to this presentation and the questions that we'll get to at the end of it, please go and check on the website. There are videos, both of our former students, now alumni, who speak about their experience in the program. I know that you are interested in hearing what I have to say and answering your questions, but of course, seeing your peers, somebody who would have gone through the programs before and speak about the program and what they liked and what they found interesting is, of course, as much valuable as it is to be here today. So there are videos for all our MSc programs, and there are videos from our program directors as well, speaking of the learnings, speaking of the topics. So please do go on the Smurfit website and do see what you could be interested in. So let me start a bit giving you a flavor of our MSCs. As I said, there's going to be a bit more of an introductory session that I'm doing here, because there are so many of them, but I'm happy to get back to any of them in the Q&A sections a bit more in detail. So first up is our MSc in International Business. The focus of the program is on equipping people in the program with knowledge and skills that are needed to work in a global environment, which is really meaning, it's very broad, as you can see. It can mean somebody who is interested in working potentially in a multinational, multinational company, of which there are so many in Ireland, and particularly in Dublin, where we are located. It could also mean getting the skills and the expertise to work as part of a global team. So a team of people located or coming from different corners of the world, and generally the topic of collaboration with people in different contexts. The topics that you can be expected to see as part of this program are all topics related to internationally focused issues. So for example, international business management, cross-cultural management, international financial management. So this program, despite being fairly specialized already on international business, does give you a flavor of this different disciplines. As you can see, there is management, but there is also finance, there is marketing, and so on. This program is open to applicants from a variety of backgrounds. So it's very flexible in terms of potential opportunities to get in the program. And you could choose, depending on your availability and your interest, to study with us in the program for 1 year as a full-time student, or as a 2-year part-time program as well. As it is the case, in fairness, for all our MSc programs, you will see that the student body, so the classroom composition is very diverse. So that also gives you the practical hands-on experience in working in diverse teams, in teams coming from very different parts of the world. Could be because it's a mix of part-time and full-time students, or because it's people coming from different countries. But also the lecturer team is very diverse. So you will see people coming from very different takes on things, very different kind of backgrounds and expertise. Some highlights that I wanted to bring to your attention, in addition to the wide range of career options, which you can see a bit represented at the bottom of the slide, is some of the options we have for the summer term. Something that may be potentially of interest to some of you looking for more hands-on opportunities to kind of apply the skills in the final term, the summer term. We have an international business consultancy project where students work in groups on a project with a company. So on a company issue or a company problem or project, and with a focus in the international business domain. So again, an opportunity to kind of really apply and already kind of get into the company domain, company sphere with your project in the final trimester before you even graduate from the program. We also have launched last year an internship module offered again in the summer. There are limited spaces, but it's very interesting. I already got to hear some of the companies that have signed up to give us internships, and are some of the best consultancy companies that you could think of working with, have already told us they're gonna be interested in working with us on this. So these are some of the highlights of the Master in International Business. And as I said, happy to get back to this if you have more questions on this or any other aspects of the program. Now, the next program I wanted to speak to you about is the Master in International Management, SEMS. Now, this program is very particular in the sense that this program is offered as part of a network of business schools, multinational companies, and NGOs. So this program is actually sees a collaboration, and the curriculum itself, so what you'll be studying, is set in agreement by all the partners of the SEMS network. And again, very strong focus on the knowledge, skills, but also international exposure. That's I would say probably a unique feature of the SEMS program, on having an actual firsthand exposure to being and living in a foreign country during the program, which I'll tell you a bit more about. And the skills that this program focuses on are those required when one is thinking of a career as an international business manager or leader in any domain, whether corporate or public sector or NGO or whatnot. So the topics you will see is quite flexible. So there are 2 core modules, one in the strategy space and one in the leadership space. But the rest of the curriculum is actually variable depending on where in location during the program the students decide and manage to get to study for specific trimesters. So depending on what the partner university you will spend your trimester in, the choice of modules or of optional modules will be different, which actually, if you think of it, is also giving an opportunity to kind of tailor your program to specific interests you may have. Because depending on what you're thinking of, maybe in terms of potential country you could see yourself working in, or specific topics, there is opportunities to kind of, because of the network, to kind of try to get that exposure already during the program, which is already very valuable for your career to your career path. Now, this course is, as I said, very specialized, and you will see why very soon. So there is a kind of like a background that is more suitable for this program, which is more of a business economics background. And there is a requirement when somebody applies to the program to be fluent in 2 languages, one of them being English. So English and another language is a precondition, as also there is exposure during the program to a 3rd language because of the fact that some of the modules will be taken on location. So as you can see, very particular program, but also quite interesting in terms of opportunity. There is, in addition to the modules, the formal modules that you will take, whether with us in Dublin or on location, there are also a lot of opportunities for just networking and getting further exposures to the reality of companies or any other organization through skill seminars, company visits, guest lectures. There are dedicated business communication skills and leadership seminars. So there's a lot going on, a very rich experience. And at the end, this will be, at graduation, this MSc provides a globally recognized degree because of the partnership, because of the SEMS partnership, which is rated among the top programs in the world. And I'm quite proud to say that as of this year, the UCD SEMS program is ranked 3rd in the world. So that we are particularly proud of this achievement, but overall the MSc has this kind of mark of approval from the Financial Times. And of course, the careers are more in the international domain, but very broad, very versatile. And I just represented some of them on the slide to give you a view, but I taught on the program and I know there's many more opportunities available to our students than these, but I just thought this would give you a sense of what kind of opportunities are available for this program. Now, the next up is our Master in Management. Master in Management is a generalist program. So it's a program that, as I said before, kind of exposes students to a flavor of many disciplines. So it has really a contribution, if I didn't have a chance to write everything on the slide, but a contribution from all the disciplines of business, whether it's accounting or finance or management, marketing, MIS. So you can really expect, especially if you're coming from a non-business background and you want to really beef up your skills in the business domain across the spectrum, this is a program that is certainly worth looking at. And it just kind of provides, specifically, as I said, to non-business students, but not only, it provides a deeper understanding of many domains in the broad management and business sphere. So again, if you're thinking of, particularly depending on whether you're a business student or not, but you're thinking of getting the broader exposures, this certainly is a program worth looking at. These are some of the topics, some I already mentioned, but you'll see very broad coverage of business topics. And this program, quite uniquely among the programs that are offered in the college, gives you the option to attend as a 1-year full-time student or to undertake the studies in 2 years as a part-time student. But the Master in Management, different from other programs, has dedicated classes for part-time students. So the scheduling is done to accommodate students that have work commitment during the week. So that this, again, quite flexible, quite worth looking into if you're thinking of a part-time option. In terms of just some highlights of the program, certainly the idea that it's a generalist program is a strong selling point, but also in terms of just what you can expect in the program, it's also a program where students come from very different parts of life. So you can expect very interesting conversations, very rewarding teamwork, preparation for working in global teams going forward or working in companies where this business kind of exposure is valued. As also in terms of, I didn't write them here, but I taught on the program, so I know the program quite well. There are also elements of the program that are particularly unique. For example, we do offer in the summer an applied simulation program module that gives you the opportunity to tie in together all that you would have seen during the other two prior semesters and apply it as part of the module directly in a real life business situation in the summer. So again, very broad range of career options, very versatile program. And as I said, you are very welcome to go look both at the full-time and part-time programs, because the structure of the program is somewhat different. So it's worth looking at both of them, particularly if you're thinking of a potential part-time option. Now, next up is our MSc in Management Consulting. This is a specialized MSc, and as the title suggests, is specialized and particularly suited for those of you who may be thinking of a career in consultancy. Whether as a consultant, strategic consultant for a consultancy company, or in any other capacity where being able to diagnose business situations or business problems, or being able to kind of contribute to helping further companies' prospects is important. So this is very much applied in this space, and a lot of basically of the curriculum will be preparing you throughout the 3 semesters for a career in this domain. You're going to be seeing a fair number of frameworks that you can apply, so you'll be exposed to them, but also you'll be given the opportunity to apply them already during the program. So working on company projects, or doing a specialized internship in the summer. So you will see this program, like others, but because of the applied nature, maybe a bit more, has this kind of blend of frameworks and application that kind of you gain already while you're still in the program. And a great focus of this program is on enhancing one's ability to think strategically in the sense of saying, how is a company, potentially your client, how is it doing? What could be potential issues to be solved even before the company maybe tells you there are issues to be looked at. So you'll get this ability, develop this ability to think proactively. How can you add value to companies, which then in return adds value to you? So this is what you could expect to be a strong focus of the program. And as I said, there's a very much of an emphasis on allowing you the opportunity to work already with companies during the program before you graduate, so that first you get the exposure, you get a chance to apply the skills so they don't remain just abstract frameworks, but also offers you the opportunity to network with the companies. So you just kind of get a chance to get to see how they work, and how, you know, just kind of get your network in more developed form while you're still in the program. And in terms of strong value propositions of the program, this, like others, but more so possibly because of the applied focus of the program, has a very strong industry network at the back. So you can expect to be working on very cutting edge projects as part of the applied modules you'll be taking with companies that we've had long-term collaborations with, that we know personally and have taken in our students before. So it's kind of like a presentation card, if you allow me, that you go in coming from this program, the very established partnerships. And we have client companies and partnership both. So we have established partnership, but also we have repeated companies we work with. It's a program that has global recognition, is very well recognized both in Ireland, but also outside of Ireland. So again, it gives you a very strong training. It really exposes you to skills that you can immediately apply, even probably before you graduate, and very promising career opportunities, as you can see at the bottom of the slide. So it's has a very high, as a very high employability rate so far. Other program I wanted to speak to you is, you can see there's really a wide selection here, so that by all means, if there are questions, keep writing them in the Q&A, because we can go back to any of them. I can only give you a flavor of each of them, but as I said, very happy to get back to any of them that you may have more questions on. So the Masters in Project Management, again, specialized masters, specialized in the broad domain of project management. And the emphasis of this program is on anything from knowledge, framework, methods, tools, and skills, whether harder skills, like on the analytical side, but also people skills like leadership, for example, and collaboration in teams, that you would need to work on time-bound specific assignments or projects. So projects, anything that has a certain time frame attached to it. So that has to be completed with a certain specification by a certain time. And as you can see, you probably already, you've looked at so many programs, many schools, you probably got a sense that a lot of what companies do nowadays is based on projects. A lot of what is done, a lot of, even if you think of consultancy assignments, are based on projects. They have a time frame attached to it. So this is also an MSc that has very high relevance in the workplace, very high employment rate for graduates coming from this master's. And if you think of the topics that you could expect to be seeing as part of this MSc, anything really related to the smooth planning and running of projects. So for example, I mentioned just some of them, from procurement to scoping and evaluating the feasibility of a project, risk management of projects, strategy, and so on. And one key element that I wanted to point out about this program is that it's very practical. And it's very practical besides the nature of the topic, because we have 2 applied projects. This, similar to the prior one, has 2 applied projects that students work on in teams during the program, one in semester 2 and one in the summer. And again, so they give you a chance not only to learn the frameworks or develop your understanding of the frameworks and the tools, but also to already work on applying them. And so at the same time, develop your network while you're still in the program. So very, as I said, very practical, but also, if you think of it for the reason I said before, very relevant and transferable skill to have, because as I said, most of what companies do today in any industry and in any country is based on projects. So it's a quite a versatile degree as well, practical as well as versatile. This MSc program, like the Master in Management, also has a dedicated part-time offering. So one could, for example, join as a full-time student, do the program in 1 year, or over 2 years as a part-time student. And in that case, again, there is a possibility to have evening classes. So again, suited for those students who may be working and can't attend during the day. For this program as well, as several others I mentioned so far, we have no requirement of prior business knowledge. So we will give you the skills that are needed to kind of get up to speed already in semester 1 and kind of carry through during the MSc. So this MSc also is compliant and is aligned to all the mainstream project management methodologies. I'm just listing some of these. Some of the principles are covered during the lecture. So you will get, if you're thinking of potentially a career in this space, or you're already in a career that has an element of project management into it, you will get already some of the notions that would be covered in any of these PMI, Prince2, or APM. So again, practically relevant. Again, like other MSCs, you will expect to see classes that are very diverse, where people come from many different corners of the world, as well as the lecturers would be very much similarly coming from all corners of the world. And as I said before, 2 practical projects with real companies that we are long-term collaborating with. One of which is a corporate project, and the other is typically a charity project. So there is also this kind of variety of working on different type of ventures, you know, moved by very different objectives. And on graduations, this students graduating from this program are eligible for membership of the Institute of Management Consultants and Advisors. So again, enhances the networking opportunities. Now, one of the last masters that I want to speak to you about, I think it's second last, is our MSc in Strategic Management. It's again one of our specialized MSCs, and as the name suggests, the specialty in which it focuses on is strategic management, so strategy, and anything that has to do with thinking strategically and working with companies to achieve their objectives. So the focus of the program is on the knowledge and the skills that are needed to make decisions that influence businesses or companies, broadly defined, success. Where success means, how do I become more prominent, gain more market share, make more money, or, you know, like just become more recognized. So any way you really can think of success in a specific domain, that is the domain of strategy. So how do you potentially as a manager, or potentially as a consultant as well, or as an employee, how can you contribute to making this happen? And in recent years, we have undertaken a review of the program, and recognizing that Dublin is a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship. So there is a very vibrant ecosystem, and a lot of students, in fairness, get jobs in companies with an innovation or entrepreneurship slant, or maybe have roles in established companies, but with this kind of focus, we have given more emphasis to innovation and technology management subjects in the curriculum. So we have made it more relevant to the type of jobs you'll probably be looking at. And in terms of topics that you can expect to be seeing, obviously there's a very strong emphasis of strategy. You will see a fair bit of it throughout the three trimesters, but there's also complementing this, a focus on leadership, a focus on strategic resource allocation, which is very central to strategy, decision-making, and various modules in the entrepreneurship and technology management and innovation domain throughout the 3 semesters. We, some of which, these modules that you will see in the space, technology management and innovation and entrepreneurship, have actually been either newly introduced or redesigned with this new focus in mind. So this program particularly will have a very kind of up-to-date curriculum with a focus in these spaces. In terms of some of the highlights that I want to point out for this program, again, I wanted to speak about more of applied opportunities. So opportunities for you guys to either work on company projects or network. So what I chose to highlight for this one is in the summer, there is an opportunity to work in teams on company projects, again, with companies that have been long-term collaborators of ours, so that companies that are receptive to our students, so they'll work on, they'll offer problems or situations that are highly relevant and cutting edge and suited for our graduates. Again, this is an opportunity in the summer. There is also a newly launched, I think this will be our 2nd year, internship, which will see you working on company. That was a more one-to-one experience, the internship opportunity, working on company projects during the summer. Or you could also decide that maybe it's a good opportunity to take 3 modules that kind of enhance your skills in any of these domains that you maybe find interesting or relevant to your career. And that's also an option, one of these 3 modules is our very highly successful negotiation module, which you will see if you take it is highly relevant, not just for your career opportunities, but also for your personal, any kind of situation, your personal life where you may be faced with a negotiation situation. Again, very practically relevant, very hands-on modules. And all of these will be very much a flavor of what you will get to see in the summer term with this program. Some of the other highlights for the program is, again, you will see a class that is quite international. 60% was, I think, the percentage of international students in the last few years. And you will, I think that's also a very good selling point for the program. You will, because full-time and part-time students take classes together, there's both networking opportunities, but also opportunity to just kind of see a different take on things and a different take on some of both the frameworks, but also just kind of generally the kind of situations you will encounter when you're in employment, kind of opportunity to kind of learn on the program already a bit about what's going to come afterwards. And most of our students have already a fair amount of work experience. So you do get to already kind of work in a program that has that opportunity to get to see what is the thinking in that space. There at the back of in the back of the program, there is the global network of our alumni, all of which have remained in touch with us, and in a way or the other. And all of us are very receptive to our graduates, reaching out to them during the program or after the program. And of course, the reputation of the program for a focus and high quality in the strategic management innovation domain. For this program also, like the prior one and the MSc Management Consultancy, on graduation, the students are eligible for graduate membership of the Institute of Management Consultants and Advisors in Ireland. In terms of career opportunities, there are three broad areas where you could think there's, of course, more than those, but if I was to kind of give you a simplified and abstract view of where our graduates from this program have gone into employment, some of them, about a third, have gone into management positions, about a third have gone into strategic consultancy positions in various organizations, and a fair bit of our graduates have also gotten employment in financial services companies. So you can expect, the stat pre-COVID was 97% students in employment. So this is broadly what the career opportunities, again, quite varied, that are available for this program. Now, next up, and I would say probably this is the last one, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, is our MSc in Supply Chain Management. Again, you will see from the title, this is one of the other specialized MSc programs that we offer. And of course, the specialty in this case is supply chain management. So this is very highly relevant topic. I'm sure all of us have read in the news of all kinds of supply chain disruptions in the last year and a half. So this is certainly a topic that is very, very timely, very highly relevant. And what you can expect to see during the program is, again, very practical and very hands-on. The way it's going to be presented, not only is the topic topical, but is also very developed in a very practical manner. So the focus of the program, as the concept itself suggests, is any skill, tool, and method you will need if you're thinking of a career in supply chain management, or you're already in a capacity within this career, that you need to manage the flow of products, service, information, and procurement of raw materials from suppliers to the time they're delivered to customers. So really all the supply chain from top to bottom, basically. And this will be the skills, both in terms of technical skills, but also the people skills that go with it will be covered during the curriculum of the program. And you will see that, I'm not gonna, because I think it's very clear, but you will see that I've just given here two examples that reflect how this, the skills, supply chain management in general, will be relevant potentially in the current environment. I think I don't need to say more than this to convey how relevant this is. These are some of the topics that you could expect to see. One thing I want to point out when it comes to this program is that there is, in addition to a core focus on supply chain management, there is also a very strong focus on sustainability and all kinds of issues. So it's not just MSc in supply chain management. You could almost see it as an MSc in supply chain management and sustainability, because that's really infused throughout the whole curriculum of the program. And this is also another one of our highly ranked MSc programs in the world. So again, very few additional insights on this program. And then I think it's time for our Q&As. This program has dedicated career fairs. So there's networking opportunities during the program in this form. There is also in the summer a dedicated supply chain consulting project when students again work in teams on company projects. And this is an actual full-time 3-month-long project. So it gives you a chance to really work in depth, get a very relevant experience on working on this type of projects, as well as networking with your fellow students and companies, and can apply what you would have seen during the program. So very, very practical, very hands-on program. You will see in terms of career opportunities, this is kind of probably the fullest slide I have with more logos. So there's possibly as many options there as you can think or spot on the slide. So very, very timely. I would invite you guys to go look at our website if you want to see more. There's both student and program manager and program director testimonials for all our programs. And so thank you so much for attending. This was my part of the presentation. Now the spotlight is on you guys to ask us our questions, and anything really from the content of the programs, admission issues on the programs, anything you can think of that some I've seen has already come on the Q&A. I'm going to stop sharing unless I need to show you something so that maybe I should. What do you think, Elaine? Should I?
Yeah, I think you can stop sharing. I think because we have a few questions, Frederica, that come in. I suppose one of the big questions that I see here is why an MSc in management program, especially why UCD Smurfit? Like what areas do we cover that would be different to other universities? And I suppose it's really why UCD. And I suppose part of what we would say is our reputation, our accreditation, the quality of our academics, the quality of our research, the quality of our alumni and where they are. And I suppose also our employability, as you've highlighted extensively. So, you know, we're about your personal development. And as part of that, we have launched 2 modules in the last 3 years that are free, that are part about your personal development. So one of them is the Intercultural Development Program, which is about you developing your intercultural competencies. Quite a number of companies are looking for you to demonstrate that. And this is something that you can add to your CV. And the other one is the Global Leadership and Development. Again, companies are asking in interviews, you know, demonstrate your leadership skills. And so we have developed a leadership program that sort of, I suppose, invites you to expand your leadership skills and to look at ways of developing your leadership skills outside of the academic modules that you were doing. So we would find both of those unique. As you mentioned, the employability, our reputation, we're Triple Crown accredited for 20 years. And then the caliber of our alumni. So, I mean, a number of our alumni are in leading positions across the management consultancy companies, across the large IT companies, for which Dublin is quite famous for as the Silicon Hub of Europe. So they were one of the questions. So one question that did come in was about a GMAT as well. Frederica, whether you required a GMAT for any of our MSc programs. And you don't require a GMAT for the MSc programs. So just wanted to highlight that. A number of people asked about the timetable for the MSc in management part-time. So I have sent on the part-time management timetable is 1 weekend, once a month. And those dates are actually available on our website. And if you have any issues at all, you can email me personally and I'll contact you about that, but that came up. The other question that came up was, did you need work experience for the management programs? And we're saying not for the full-time management programs. You know, for the part-time management programs, it probably helps, but you know, it's not necessarily, you don't have to have it in an area that you want to get into. And I suppose that's back to your point, Frederica, which is very well highlighted, that 60% of our cohort this year of students have a non-business undergrad. So, you know, we're well aware that, you know, we get cross sections of undergrad. So once you have an undergrad degree, you know, at a minimum of a second class honours, then we will consider you. The SEMS program did come up, just to sort of say it's not a first come, first serve SEMS. So SEMS so it's only international management that's part of the SEMS network. So not like our finance is not part of the SEMS network, it's only international management. The class size is a particular size, so it's 50 to 55. It's not on a first come serve basis. You do have to complete an interview and you do have to pass the interview per se. You do really require 2 languages. You need proficiency in 2 languages. Joy, I would say 2 languages at a kind of a minimum. It is quite competitive. As you mentioned, Frederica, it's ranked 3rd in the world, so it's very competitive. The partner universities are, for example, Bocconi in Italy, the Lisbon, I can't think of one in Lisbon. So though, and the reason that the places are limited is because you then are guaranteed a place in a partner university for the second half of your year. So you'd spend 6 months in Dublin and then 6 months in a partner university. So the places are limited. So it isn't first come, first serve, but it is kind of, the places are limited. So you do have to sort of sell yourself in an interview scenario. I would also say that you are absolutely, we would be delighted for you to apply to SEMS and say another program. So if you've not been successful in SENS, we will work with you on, we'll say, if you felt strategic management was the area you wanted to get into, or management, or management consultancy. So that would be, that would be the other questions. Joy, have I left out any other questions? I'm trying to just
one question from a student about work experience, but this time the student wants to know if they have prior 3 years work experience, can they come on to the Masters in Management program? Are they eligible?
Yes.
Yeah. So they might be mature, is what I'm thinking.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. We have people with 10, 15 years work experience. Yeah. I would also, I suppose a plug for our MBA program is, if you do have 5 years experience or 6 years experience, please come and talk to us about the MBA program, because that may be something that would suit you better. So if you are looking to, we'll say, pivot your career in a different direction, we would be delighted to speak to you if you have sort of a minimum of 3 years experience and you're looking to make that leap into another area. So please feel free to email me as well personally. So it's elaine.ahern@ucd.ie. I don't know if we have any other questions. I think you covered everything really.
Yeah.
Because the only other question was, what's the difference between strategic management and management consultancy? Why would you choose one or the other?
Okay, so I think that it's a good question. I think that management consultancy as an MSc is very focused on potentially getting into a career in a consultancy capacity. So you will see, if you see the curriculum, which is online, you'll see that anything really that is covered during the MSc, all the curriculum is structured with that in mind. So trimester 1 will be focused more on the framework, the tools, and then semester 2 will be more on the application of the tools, already with some additional modules, but also already some opportunities to apply the tools and the frameworks. And then there is the summer term, which offers opportunity to work on a company project or an internship. But kind of you see the natural progression in enhancing your skills to work in a consultancy capacity. The MSc in Strategic Management, the way I see it, gives you some of these skills, although it's more focused towards the strategic elements, so the diagnosis of, say, how a business kind of situation a business is in, or how you can add value to a business, which a consultant would need to have in order to be good at what they do. But there's also a broader set of career opportunities that are potentially available for graduates of the MSc in Strategic Management, with, again, a very strong strategy and in the recent years, innovation and technology focus. So if I were to say, is like, probably the best way to say it is the MSc in Management Consultancy, it goes more in depth in the consultancy space, and the MSc in Strategic Management has more breadth in the sense that it has coverage of the consultancy space, but possibly not as in depth as consultancy as an MSc, but it has the versatility to open potentially careers in other domains as well.
Yeah, and there's questions come in here actually as well, Frederica. For the MSc in Supply Chain Management, is a future career limited to companies that own retail or own, I don't know what the other one are, companies, I presume. And I'll let you answer that one.
Yeah. So I would say no. I think that if anything, the last couple of years have taught us is that supply chain is really relevant to anything we do, whether it's products, it's services, it's people. Pharmaceuticals,
healthcare. I mean, the healthcare situation in anywhere, I mean,
that's going to be a core focus in the next future.
Yeah.
So I think, that's it's become a very versatile. It was before, but I think now it's kind of even more obvious that it's a very versatile degree. So certainly retail, you would think, would be kind of a focus, but very, very broader focus now, more so with, the bit of COVID, but also Brexit. I think anything that happened in the last 2 years has kind of conjured to make this MSc more relevant to basically every industry I can think of.
And any online virtual companies, it's huge also, obviously, so there's and I suppose the last question is, can you make an application for both an MBA and an MSc? Yes, you can. And we're happy to do multiple applications, and we're happy to talk to you at any stage if you sort of say, well, look, I want to apply for the MSc, but I'd like to talk to us about the MBA. So yeah, absolutely, we would be happy to talk to you on both, and you can apply for 2 programs if you would like to apply for an MSc in, say, supply chain and project management, and then come and talk to us about both. Absolutely. Again, I suppose project management, I mean, the great thing about project management is we do have a part-time program, which is excellent, Frederica.
Yeah, no, I mean, we do have a part-time, and as I said, the between full-time and part-time, but what the element, the value-added element of the part-time program particularly is the fact that you would have dedicated classes. So if you are in employment, you could come in the evening and just kind of attend at the time that probably works, hopefully works better for you. So that element of flexibility, I think, for employment, having dedicated classes like project management and the MSc in management part-time as value of its own. If you're in employment or you're thinking you could be in employment by the time you come, that's a very strong value-added element.
Again, project management has a broad appeal across so many different companies, because again, you know, there's so many industries, and project management is like all the management consultants are looking for project management, retailers, pharmaceuticals, the health board. So there is a broad appeal. And as you outlined, we're always looking at employability, and your employability, and our stats are very good for employability.
I have a question there that came in from one of our attendees. They have a PhD in engineering. Can they apply for an MSc in management, or is that possible? Would it be?
Say that again.
So the attendee has a PhD in engineering and wants to know.
Yeah. Sorry, I answered just that question. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So somebody with PhD, we have 3 PhDs on our EMBA program this year. So somebody with a PhD, we would possibly talk to them about an MBA, Joy. You know, that's where we would see the value of what you're going to do, because that'll bring you to where you want to go. So we'd like to talk to that person because it's quite specific about what they do. And so that's what we would recommend. Frederica, you probably agree, somebody?
Yeah, no, and I actually wanted to just, I agree. And I also wanted to point out that please do speak to us, because we are happy to work with all of us. We're happy to work with you. We want to make it happen, something that you want, you know, and you can really be happy with. So
yeah, exactly.
You feel doesn't fall neatly within a specific case, but maybe could be you're thinking, oh, I'm undecided between 2, or maybe could I do this? Do reach out. Our admission team and program managers are excellent, and I'm not just saying it because they're here; it's because I really mean it. So they really.
But equally, we will refer back to you, Frederica, because you know sometimes as well.
And we work well together. So
so this person is looking. I mean, what we're trying to establish is what's the end game for you. So what's the best route you're taking, and how are you going to get where you want to get to? And that's really what we're trying to work with you on. So we want happy customers by the end of it. So what we want you to do is to come out and go, yeah, that was fantastic. And that got me on the path to where I want to go, whatever that is. And Frederica is like, everybody has so many different backgrounds, or they're coming from it from a different perspective, different experience. So what we try to do is we try to give you best advice as we feel, because you're not the first person who's come with this. So this is what this person has done. We will also connect you in with our alumni, so that you can talk to somebody who's maybe currently done what you've done, maybe has completed a PhD and then went on to do the MBA, and what their long-term career aspects were, or likewise they went on, maybe they did an undergrad in social science, and then they did the MSc in management, and where that led them. And I suppose that's what we're trying to say, is we're here to help.
Yeah.
I think, Joy, have we all the questions we have? I
believe we do. I'm just going to have another little check.
Yeah.
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much.
So it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to have a chance to speak to you about the MSCs in the management domain. And thank you so much for attending. And thank you, Elaine and Joy, for being here.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank you. Lovely to see you.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Have a good day.